Wowee, so we were so lucky to get onto the ferry. I can't believe it. We turned up, we just kind of like bimbled on down and we managed to get straight onto the ferry, and I haven't been on a ferry for quite some time. So a lot of the time as a kid I used to come to Studland Bay and to Sandbanks for little trips down to the beach, and I can't show you because it's just to the right of me, but not far from where we are right now is a place called Brownsea Island, and I've swam Brownsea Island a few times.
Just there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just behind us, but I can't show you because
oh, that place.
Yeah, it's over there.
You already told us.
Well, I've told you, but I'm just talking to the camera at the moment, just to let the camera know. So yeah, I've swum that a few times and it was a lot of fun. Right, we're just going to come up to paying as we get off the ferry. So I'm going to see how much it is. I can't remember how much it is, it's probably gone up.
I think it was
So today, or this weekend, we're over in Swanage on a little camping weekend, and hopefully I'll be able to get some swimming in whilst we're down here. So make sure you watch the rest of the video to see how our adventures get on this weekend. Speak to you soon. Bye. Bye bye tent. See you in a minute. Right, we're just taking a little trip up to Middle Beach, which is not far from the main beaches along the sort of Studland Peninsula. There were some amazing views on the way down, and I was sure to stop at a few of them just to check out what it's like, because you can see some of the spots that I've swum over the years. So there's one of the islands down there called Brownsea Island, and I've swum around that a few times. And then for some of my training I used to swim from the beach along Sandbanks, and there's a nice little spot down there, and actually there's quite a nice group that swim from there as well. We're just going to check what the disabled access is like down here, because that is always one of the problems with coming down to the beach, isn't it, team?
Yep.
Yeah. There's never ever any disabled access, so we're going to have a look and see what is available here. Hopefully it's going to be okay, because there's actually quite a lot of disabled bays here as it is, so my guess is that it'll be fine. So we're going to jump out in a minute, pay some exorbitant parking fees I'm sure, and then we're going to be getting into the water. So hopefully the next time I see you I'll be neck deep in the sea. I had to dig out a little spot through all the seaweed that's just been dumped on the beach by the tide. Right, ready to get in for the water. I don't know how far I'm going to go today, but I actually want to do something, a bit of a decent swim. So this beach goes all the way for a good couple of miles down here. Amazing place. We're actually in a National Trust place at the moment, and of course if you're a National Trust you get free parking, which is a gift. So I came down that way, the part to the top. I couldn't get down through there, so I made it down that way there. A bit of a trek, but at least got down there. I did need a little bit of help. Right, let's go for a swim. It's so nice being out in the water. It makes the effort of getting down onto the beach in my wheelchair all worthwhile. So I've only just swam for about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. And just over there is where I got in. So that's the cafe I passed, and my daughter's over there on a paddleboard looking at some sort of Second World War pillbox, I think it is. I don't know if that's fallen off one of the banks there or where that was. Anybody knows, let me know. And we've got some kayakers coming down. Just one on safety, so you can probably see I've got this swim secure tow float. Really important for visibility if you're in the sea. These aren't a life-saving aid. They're not there to rescue you if you're in difficulty. They are purely there to put stuff in, and this one here you can put stuff in the top, and that's what I've been putting my GoPro. They're purely there for visibility, and it's probably really important to use one if you're out in swimming in the sea, particularly in the sea. At winter I use one just as a, you know, if I'm cold water swimming, just for some safety. But generally speaking, I only really use one if I'm out at a race and you've got to use one, or if I'm in the sea. And as you can see, it's nice and bright, so hopefully all the crazy jet skiers out there and folks in paddle boards and kayaks will spot me a bit easier, because I'm not gonna do too well if I get hit by a jet ski. So really useful wet kit, and I've got a few different ones, but I wanted to give this one a go. It's new, and I just wanted to give this a try out before an event I'm taking part in a couple of weeks' time. So I'm going to carry on, do a little bit more swimming, see how far I get. You never know, I don't think I'm going to go as far as those rocks over there, because that is quite a long way, and it's probably not a great idea, but I might swim to the end of that area over there. In fact, I might swim over there, yeah, I might do that. Might have a look or see what's going on over there. Right, I'm going to get my head back in this water, and if it's worth me showing you what's going on over there, I'll switch the camera back on and I'll show you what's going on. And maybe in a minute I'll dive down and have a look to see what's at the bottom of this water. I'll take my tow float off, and I'll dive down, because there's quite a lot to see down there. It'll be interesting to have a look. Right, off for another swim. I'll see you in a second. As promised, I thought I'd swim around this part of the beach and have a quick look. I'm not sure if this is a private beach or not. I've got a feeling it might be. It looks a little bit exclusive to me. If you do know what beach this is, and if anybody can use it, then leave a comment in the boxes below. It'll be interesting to know. So there seems to be loads of people out on their boats today. Of course, I'm not in a boat. I haven't got a boat. I love a boat. And in the distance, there's two things I wanted to point out. One is Old Harry's Rock over there. I'm pretty sure that's Old Harry's Rock, unless there's a new Harry. And if you can see right into the distance, just beyond that boat, that sailing boat over there, there's a massive, great big cruise line out there. Now I think it's stopped. I think it's just chilling out and having a bit of a rest out there, because I don't think there's many cruises knocking about at the moment. I think most of them are just going around the UK and probably staying closer to the warmer weather rather than going around the whole of the UK, so I think that must be just anchored there, and they're just letting their customers enjoy the warmer weather down in the south, on the south coast near Bournemouth. Oh, there's someone down there with their powerboat. It looks like they're coming on. They're going to have their lunch or something. What's the time now? I don't even know what the time is. Right, I'm going to find somewhere in a minute to leave my tow float to have a look at what's at the bottom of the water, because I've got a feeling there might be a few bits and pieces to see down there. Not where I'm where I'm at now, because it's just down underneath me. But a minute ago, I was swimming over quite a lot of seaweed. So I'm just wondering if there's crabs or some pike, freshwater pike, saltwater pike, dolphins. Hopefully there'll be something there we can have a look at anyway. Right, I'm going to follow this paddleboarder off. Follow him, see if I can chase him down. He's cheating. Alright, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, I've seen some fish down here, and I'm going to have a quick look to see what I can see. I'm not hopeful that we'll see much at all, but we're going to have a look and see what we spot. So let's go for a bit of a dive. Clearly me blundering around, I scared all the fish away. I definitely saw something down in a minute ago. Perhaps I'll come back out without my tow float and see what I can see. You watch now, I'll put this down and turn you off and put you away, and I'll see some more fish. It's always the way, isn't it? Alright, I'm going to get some to eat. I've just got to swim back over to there, somewhere, find my family, and put some food down my face. I can't wait. An awesome view of the seaside from quite high up. In the distance, right in the distance, you can see Brownsea Island, and as I said before, I did a couple of swims around there before. That's owned by the by Waitrose, I believe, and they've got a hotel on there which only Waitrose employees can stay at. And then I've done a bit of training down this bit here in Sandbanks, and there's lots of famous people that live down in Sandbanks, and we came across the ferry yesterday to come over to this part of Swanage. Great place to stay, and what an incredible view. Right, we're back home. We're going back home back to the campsite. Right, that's the end of our little holiday. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? We're just going to wing our way through Sandbanks and have a look at some of the incredibly expensive houses around here. We're going to choose which one we're going to buy, which will be none of them. Who lives down here? So I think Harry Redknapp lives down here somewhere. I don't know which house it is. I've never knocked on his door. But what an incredible place to live. I wonder who else, Dan, that's famous lives here. Who do you reckon? Do you reckon there's any film stars down here? Or pop stars? Who reckons what?
I think I watched
You reckon?
yeah.
You'd have to be super, super rich, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I reckon there would be a mix.
A bit of a mix. Look at there is one house down here that's a bit sort of run down. These are millions and millions, these houses. It'd be so nice to live down here. If anybody wants to buy me a property down here, just leave a comment below and we can work out when you can give me the keys. That would be amazing. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this short video, this short excursion, I can't even say it, to a wonderful swimming area across in Swanage. We did cut down our stay over in Swanage because we were camping over there and it's going to be really, really bad weather tomorrow, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think it would be much fun for any of us having to collapse a rather large tent in the wet and then get ourselves home. So we'd made the executive decision to pack our stuff up and disappear off early, and that way we can watch England play Ukraine. And by the time you see this, the result will be out, and I'll either be really happy or really sad. Let's hope I'm really happy. So if you've enjoyed this video, please, 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 please do the usual stuff. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and please let your friends know about it. And if you'd like to see anything else, if you'd like some other videos produced and filmed, then please leave a suggestion in the comments box and I'll try to make it happen. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if I don't see you on here, I'll see you in the water.